Hi, this is Karen from Cardio Golf, and this is your Cardio Golf anti-slice routine. We're going to be doing drills and exercises to help you counter the slice. So if you're watching this video, you probably know what a slice is. A slice is when you have a target and when you hit a shot, the ball starts to the left of your target and then curves to the right of your target if you're a right-handed golfer like me. We're using the Shorty Practice Training Club and the Cardio Golf Slope. If you don't have these things, then use a regular golf club and just do the exercises flat on the floor. You might need to take a look at in your golf swing and your setup that might be causing your slice that doesn't even have anything to do with your swing. So the first area would be the grip. Our grip, a lot of tips will come up to talk to you specifically about the grip. But your grip controls your club face, and a slice that's where you want the ball to go, and then you set yourself up parallel to your target line. Ideally, that would be the correct target to get the club to go straight. Where I see a lot of people go wrong is they actually set their bodies towards the target line, not pointing at your target line or even too far to the right, because simply aiming to the right will make the ball go to the right. So check your alignment. And the third thing to look at in your setup that doesn't have anything to do with your swing that might be causing your slice is how you're to the left of the target and then curve off to the right. So maybe your shoulders, your hips, your eye line might be open and it's causing you to cut across. They have some movement with their grip, with their hands, with their club. What they're doing is they're trying to just get the tension out of their hands and their body. But when you waggle, especially if you're a slicer, you want to make sure the ball go to the left of the target. So you don't want to waggle counterclockwise, because that would be promoting an outside in along this target line. It does not roll to the inside like this. So this is correct right here, keeping that my left hand, I'm a right-handed golfer, is flat with my forearm. So you want to rehearse, or you have to bend your arm, then you have some issues and you need to increase your flexibility and strength. That correct position is get into an uphill lie. So stand on the side of your slope like this, and what that'll do is that'll put your feet, the butt end of the club, the laser points to my belly, then it points to the ball, and then it stays pointed to the ball and that target line on the downswing. See now the squat movement, because my weight's shifting from my back side to my front side. So you want to have a little bit of a squatting motion. So just rehearse it, and then just rehearse a little pump with a little bit of a squat. Imagine that laser pointing down to where the ball is with a little bit of a squat. At impact, you want to make sure that that club face stays square. So when you see me stretch my arms out, that leading edge is to the top just with your back arm. And what you're trying to do here is shift your weight and lead with the butt end of the club. You can see my right arm now is go wrong when they're slicing as they get to the top, and this back arm would come from the outside like this, and I would go over my left arm. So you want to make sure that that club, as you get to the top, you want to have a little weight shift and then really feel the slope pushing you towards the target. You want to avoid looking like this. Go wrong is that first of all their weight might go forward like this. So now you can see my head is not centered over the slope. So you want to make sure your head stays centered over the slope, especially on that backswing. So that's a good drill to do. Just rehearse keeping that head centered. And then on the downswing, make sure your head stays behind after the ball is gone, and then it looks up to where the ball is gone. So try to avoid doing this. See how that head's going forward? So to do a lot of rehearsals, keeping that head centered. That will help you stay behind the ball so you can hit the inside of the ball and promote more of a draw instead of back foot, and put it behind your front foot. So you might have to narrow your stance a little bit. More of an inside impact position as opposed to an outside position. So rehearse a lot of swings like chicken wing. Ideally in the golf swing, if you're swinging correctly, the club comes down and hits the inside of the ball, and then point it down where the ball would be afterwards. And you'll minimize that chicken wing, and that will help you rotate to feel that rotation through your forearms. And then when you get better at it, you can go a little bit faster. A little bit faster. As you start down, a little weight shift towards the target with the lower body, and then that's when your arms come down and step. And that's the shift. And then the third part of this would be rotate your forearms and your body through the shot. So the sequencing is, you got to the top and you were too quick on the downswing, and that transition might have been a little bit quick, but I don't like to discourage people from swinging fast because club head speed is what's going to give you power. So instead of trying to slow down your swing before you start your downswing. So there you have it, your cardio golf anti-slice routine. I threw quite a few swing drills at you, so not necessary to do all these swing drills at once. Maybe pick one or two to rehearse a day and make sure those swing drills feel comfortable to you. And I promise you, once they get ingrained into your feeling, into your swing, this is going to help counter your slice on the golf course.